G'day everyone, Professor Maple here. We're back on Suburbia, this lovely, loving Minecraft server. Um, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you also don't pay too much attention to potential froggy, croaky, dry scratchiness in my voice, because that is hopefully just temporary. Sometimes it's the onset of like a cold if I'm getting like a sore throat, which I sort of have a little bit of. But sometimes it's just like an irritation. Like I either sleep with my mouth open and get too much dust in there, or something else happens that just messes with my throat for a bit. So I apologize in advance for that. What? Okay, so looks like so I knew Bond was going to redo his house. I didn't think it'd go up quite so quickly. Or at least the front facade there. This looks amazing. Like it's all just gray blocks, except for like parts of that statue up top there, that like axe wielding warrior character, and of course the Bond's head there, um, which actually looks pretty good where it is. But I like how just the sheer variety of gray blocks sort of like the cyan clay and the gravel, which is actually really cleverly implemented, and the andesite pillars and the smooth stone and smooth bricks, and it's all it's all just gray, but it's like pretty much every gray you could have in the game without like getting like the soft clay and whatnot, because that's a pain to get. But it looks really good. I like the iron bars. I like the what's it say up here? Bon appetit, scary place. Do not enter. So I'm assuming that is the spoiler wall there. So we will not venture any further. But it looks really good. I like the shape. I like the build style. I like sort of the overgrown area, and these slabs here, I'm not sure what they're really meant to be, but they look good where they are. I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, so what are we doing this episode? Other than admiring Bond's building skills? Well, that is a good question. I think what we're going to do is, other than, I think we're going to explore a little bit here. Then while we do that, I'm going to talk about what's happened here. So I'm not sure if I've shown this on camera yet or not, but Spawn's had a bit of a makeover in the middle here. This was originally, if you remember episode 1, this was cordoned off in cobblestone and whatnot. And now it's this pretty little park thing. I like it. I'm not sure who built it, but there are only so many people on the server, so we could probably narrow it down. I'm thinking eventually what I might do is try to expand this path around the Nether hub. Maybe. Just sort of, because it looks like it's meant to just have like a ring of pathway around it. Like we only have so much room between the sugarcane shack here and the portal and cars honking in the background, and some of the trees here. And I don't want to touch any of the trees because I didn't place them. But I'm thinking I might see if anyone is okay with that. And then also I kind of want to do something about this farm stuff here, because the animals in their pens, that's fine. That's presentable, but this is just like bare farmland from what I imagine was the first day of the server, and I think it could be tidied up a little bit. So not this episode. I don't think we're gonna get to this episode. But I think eventually what I want to do is find a way to economize on the amount of land we're using with the farms here. Because we could put like a shop here and a shop here or something, or a path from the nether hub there leading this way. So yeah, I'll maybe talk to the other server members and see what they're looking into with regards to that. But for now, and I should really eat a thing before we're going to the nether here. But for now, we're gonna go into the nether. Something I haven't done a whole heck of a lot since 1.9 came out. Except for, of course, AFKing at the gold farm. And we want to go this way. I've got an ender chest just in case. Got diamond pick, but otherwise I don't have a whole lot of stuff to protect me because I don't want to lose it. So we'll see. You'll see I've done a little bit of work already. We've got ourselves... So originally this path just kind of 90-degree angle over to that portal there. What I've done is essentially continued on this way to Maple's base. I don't actually have a base yet. I've got the spawn house. I've got a place to put my base, which you guys should see in a little bit here. But yeah, we're gonna set up shop somewhere, metaphorically, and eventually we might set up shop literally as well. But for now we're gonna keep the metaphor going, and we're gonna eventually get to the end here. And if any of you remember that, like, the map of what the server was before they took out the borders, because they did the dragon fight, they did the first wither fight on the server, and they essentially said, hey, world border, you can skedaddle, people are able to explore now. So if you remember that map that used to be in spawn there, that essentially described, and maybe I should put a platform over here as well, just in case. But it basically described, well, at the bottom of the map there was a jungle, and that's like where I got half the materials to build my spawn house there. I decided I kind of want to hermit away a little bit, which is why we're 350 blocks from spawn in the nether. So imagine 8 times that's like 2,800 blocks ish. So what we're gonna do, and I haven't set up a portal yet here. I haven't set this up, so we're gonna, hopefully you will get good first hand account of this lovely area I've scouted out for my base. Here we are. Okay, this isn't quite where I expected this to come out, but it's not a horrible spot for that portal to be either. I believe, though, let's see, the jungle, the edge of the jungle there is there, a little bit of that English. And I haven't been here in a while, I'll be honest. I also haven't come prepared enough, potentially. Actually, let's plop the ender chest down. So that jungle, I swear it took forever to get through on the overworld here, to find this place. But, and I want you. I want you. You're the good bow. Actually, you know what? Offhand bow. There. But yeah, so that well, you know, sometimes jungles, at least I find that a lot of times they're kind of thin, but if you go one end to the other, it can take forever. I think that jungle there is probably one that's it's why it's like big and round and is this giant blob of jungliness. We're just gonna preemptively do things. Also, we're gonna cook some food here because this boat is pretty much optimized for just that, cooking food. So I'll have to adjust the portal because this is way off from where I was planning on having it. It's possible I just didn't keep in mind of one of the axes here. So over here you're gonna see a village. And there it is. Cool. So yeah, there's a village there. There's a jungle there. There's a lot of mobs in that forest and a lot of horses here. But basically... No! You weren't my target. And I hear... Yep, I heard a potion there, so that must have been the witch. I've got slowness on me. No! Don't slow me down. Okay, let's get mending going on. Yeah, we don't need all that experience. And I'm just going to not fire that. I maybe should have waited till it was daytime to do this. But we've got a lovely mountain here. And we'll just kind of sneak over to where we're not doing a very good job of the sneaking. But we're gonna make our way over to where I plan on putting this this base here. Now, I'll admit that I don't watch a ton of Etho's lab, but at the same time I am aware it exists and I have seen enough of it that I kind of want to, or you know, like I know what's going on for the most part with it. There were a lot of world tours in that series that Etho does. But you know, that's there's a lot of world too, so eventually it just makes sense to do. Oh, I don't remember that being there. Nor you, spider. Thank goodness I got it before I got set on fire. Anyway, so I do have a bed. Cool. Let's use it. Hopefully that skeleton doesn't prevent us. Cool. So this sort of cave formation. Not that one here, but this one here. This is kind of what I want to be the front entrance of the base. Like that sort of mid-circle there, that's going to be like the main entrance there, and this area is just sort of going to be like, not a foyer, but like a, you know how like hotels have sort of like that like bit of driveway where you can like drive in and sort of park the car, and then like inside right there would be like the front desk kind of thing. Get wrecked, skellies. That's basically what I sort of kind of want to do. Like I'm not setting up a hotel, but this arch is it's natural world gen, and I'm gonna keep it as much as like in its current state as I can. And I believe Enderman grafing is off, so we should be okay for that dirt to stay. But I've got lots of stuff I can play with here. I've got sort of plains. If I want to build something out here, I can. I've got I'm gonna have cavey stuff so I can get resources while I'm expanding my base, and I can go mining easily, and I can mine for emeralds if I want, or emerald ore I should more aptly say. I could do stuff with villagers. I've got jungles I can do stuff with. There are very few places on Minecraft maps better than sort of like a transitional convergence point, I guess we could call it. A transitional convergence point of biomes. Oh, and there's our portal that we're gonna move later. And there's a really cool cave over there. But yeah, so we've got jungle, we've got extreme hills, we've got some forest here, we've got looks like birch forest over there, we've got plains all around here, village, and I think somewhere that way there's some spruce forest or something. So we've just we may be like a billion blocks away from everyone else, but we've kind of got it made as far as you know, setting up our digs, if you know what I mean. And I also just kind of also mean digging. Although, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to move that nether portal elsewhere. Probably closer to here. I'm probably gonna move it somewhere over here so that I can at least get to it. Because it's not going to be super helpful if it's way over there. So that's what I'll do now, and we'll come back in a later time. Alright guys, so I've done a little bit of progress here. Got some doors up, really just to prevent mobs from getting in while I'm working. At night especially. But we've got some digging out. I've dug out this tunnel. This is going to expand a bit, not so much upward because there's not a whole lot of room between this ceiling and the roof there, the natural roof there. So we're going to expand outward though, out to the you can't see me gesture with my hands, but out to the sides. We're going to expand, and we're also going to expand downward a bit. As you can see here, we're sort of, and I may in the last clip have sort of alluded to like an man cave kind of base. It is going to be similar. I maybe shouldn't have described it as an man cave base, because although it will be underground and a lot of the floor will be grass, just because I really like grass. If you look back at all my bases thus far that I have recorded, I use grass underground a lot. And that's even before I started watching Etho's LP. But anyway, so we've got another portal ready to go, well, almost ready to go there. We're sort of gonna keep expanding around. I had to look so hard for a cave here. Like, I heard a zombie, it was the middle of the day, and I dug around, I thought I heard it this way, and there it is again. Thought I heard it this way, explored a bit here. You'll also see I sort of came around this way and was like, where the heck is this cave? There's got to be a cave around here somewhere. And I've ended up finding my own, but no, it was right here this whole time. It was just right here. So, oh, hi there. You've got to go. You're being evicted. No longer shall you reside here. All it took was a punch at the end there. Oh, no wonder. Oh, well, we're going to use this. We are going to make very good use of this. Oh, crud, crud, crud. I am probably going to die. More than likely. Yeah, here it comes, here it comes. Oh wait, are they fighting each other? No. But luckily, we have a bed here, so it's not that bad. You know what, I'm just gonna grab the enchanted bow here. And that way I only have to have the one arrow. And we're gonna go we're going to go in with a little bit of armor as well, just so that we can get that stuff. Like, not that everything I had there was like super important, but I do kind of want to keep it. I thought I heard something there. Guess I was wrong. One hit. Why did I bother with armor? I don't know. I've got a bunch of this stuff back. Torches are important. Let's go with let's get the words out of my mouth so I can say things. Let's get this place just torched up a little bit more here. Take some of these back. I don't need these. I think I accidentally placed them due to 1.9's offhand mechanics. There. I'll look in the chest in a sec here. Just secure this area a little bit more. Whoa, is that a ravine? It's a big hole. I could probably do something with that. But okay, let's see what we've got. We've got a name tag. Cool. Melon seeds. Gunpowder. It's all stuff that I'll use eventually. Nothing super fantastic, but it's all stuff we'll use. So that's cool. We've got that. We can... I always seem to make bases that are right near zombie spawners. Like Nebulous has the same thing going on. I'm not sure if I want to do the whole villager breeding, like conversion chamber thing in both bases. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. But for now we're going to leave that. Gonna have to make some more torches. We're going to take this armor off because there's no way I'm going to lose that in the nether. And we're also going to make sure we don't have too much that we don't need here. No, that goes there. Maybe there, so we don't really need torches. That'll go. And sure, we'll do it this way. I usually have light sources on hotbar 3 there, so we'll see what happens here. And cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. Oh, it's synced to this one. I'm alright with that. I'm quite alright with that. And so if we go through here now, hopefully it syncs back up. No. We're gonna have to move that one in the nether then. Although this is a nice way to farm obsidian without getting burnt by lava necessarily, it's not really what I want to do. Because the commute is just a bit long. Let's see, that's the spruce forest there, the jungle, so yeah, we'd have to go that way again. This is where the previous portal was. So I think we're just going to move the portal in the nether a bit more. Just a bit more. Alright guys, so we're back. I've done a little bit of fiddling around here. I think, well, I've deactivated the portal, of course. But what I think should work now is that we should be able, emphasis on the conditional tense there, we should be able to light this up and it should sync up to what we've got in our yet to be named base. So, let's see if this works here. Because I'm pretty sure I've done all my dividing by 8 and whatnot correctly. And bingo! We're in a good spot here. Thank goodness. I would have been so disappointed if that had been like the most anticlimactic portal connectivity ever. Connection is probably a better word there. But for now, other than lighting random fires in my own base, I think we're going to move on. Alright guys, I've just realized I've got about 25 minutes worth of footage here. It seems I've let the talkie episode ramble just kind of go on. So I apologize that we didn't really get a ton done here, although I do feel accomplished with how much of that base I've dug out already. And of course it's raining when I want to record. Of course. So I guess we'll just do the send off here then. So I hope you enjoyed listening and watching. And have a good now, have a good later, and I'll see you next episode on the Suburbia server. Goodbye!